Hey, Robert, how you doing, buddy? Hope you're doing all right, bro. Hey, Mr. Mike. Mikey, what's going on, buddy? Sound and video is okay? It's not too grainy on your end? Probably check this out a little bit. Nice. It's funny how YouTube works. Lone Wolf, Caddy Plinker, how you doing, buddy? It's funny how YouTube works. I didn't even get a notification for my own live on my other channel. It's kind of weird. Let's see if we can see if we can get it to pop up. Yep, that's me. Hey, it actually does look pretty good. A little bit of a delay, but not so bad. All right, I'm pretty pleased with that. I was really starting to think that the sound and everything was going to stink it up because of because of how it looks so grainy on me, but on the screen it actually looks pretty damn good. All right, I can deal with that. Elite Connor, how's it going, buddy? Joseph, Stephen Foster, what's going up? I like pizza. Me too. How you doing, my friend? I know the fact that Mikey's here is amazing. It's like 3 a.m. for Mikey. He's so far away. What's got you up so early, Mikey? How's the day going? It's not so bad. Pretty good. Got some ribs in the oven, and just received a new band template from Sniper Sling. It's 2214. Going to be giving that a shot today, and just wanted to come out and do some a little bit of chatting with you guys, and see what everyone's up to, because I'm not going to be able to go live tomorrow, and I want to make sure I get one of these in every week, no matter what. I enjoy these chats too much to just call it done or skip one. What did I miss here? Ooh, I like them both. I find the FTC is a little bit small in my hand, but the 701 fits just nice. Actually, I think I got one of those kicking around here somewhere. Got an FTC and the 701. Got them both. Great frames. Hey, where'd everyone go? There we go. Raggedy Winter done showed up here again. Oh no, that's not good. Yeah, I'm usually an early bird too. I pop up quite early in the morning. Got a lot of things to do on the weekends. During the week, got to have some fun. But today, I was a lazy boy. I slept in long. Joey bag of donuts. Hey man, I'm glad that you're finding the crap that I put out somewhat interesting. How's it going, Jeff? Oh, that's what it is. There we go. I love my Springfield little XD9. Morty Smith. What time is it in my part of Canada? I think we're just running around almost 8 o'clock. Almost 8 o'clock over here in Canada. Yep. What's up, SK? Show us that koala. Okay, I'll show it to you. Oh, that's not it. There's the koala. Give you a quick turn. Well, a slow turn. This is actually one of 3 that I got this week from Sniper Sling. The second one, for those of you guys who missed that that little live I did earlier this week. Oh, that's not it. Where did I put it? Anyway, this is the second one I got this week. This is the Petrosaur. Get some light in there. All carbon fiber and brass. Nope, I haven't tried the Baswan yet. And the third one is here. This is the Thunderbolt from Sniper Sling. There's my enlivener. And somebody just mentioned it, but it disappeared. Whoop. Yeah, I absolutely love this frame. It's another great one. I gotta say, Sniper Sling really does have some great designs, and their fit and finish, their quality of the work is just fantastic. It's great stuff. This one could use a little bit of a cleanup, though. You can see the brass starting to get a little gnarly from my hand funk. But we'll just have to clean that up a little bit at some point. But I don't really mind it all that much when the brass starts to change colors. It adds a little bit of character to the slingshot. I've got another one here that I like. If I can find it, I got too much shit on here. Can't find it at the moment. I'm not going to go digging around too much, but no, Sniper Sling is not only are you dealing with an awesome dude in Min, he's a great guy, but also he makes some, whoever it is making his slingshots do an amazing job. Put a sniper scope on it. Yeah, that would be cool if I could. Yeah, patina is nice, Robert. I agree 100%. Luke B, I got pretty good with a slingshot until I got my first 22. You know what? I did it in reverse. I got really good with firearms and then worked my way down through bows and everything until I landed on slingshots. Yeah, it's kind of funny how my my progression has gotten more primitive as the years go by. Pretty soon I'm going to start throwing rocks. Oh, yeah. So I'm hoping it's all just variations of throwing rocks anyway. Agreed. It really is. You know what? It's funny. Okay, Mikey just wrote here. He said, "I wish the whole world knew just how special modern slingshots are." This is true because what got me into slingshots was when I was a little kid. I had one of those Daisy or Crossman, we used to call them out here. Those slingshots. I had one. I used it for maybe a summer. We had paintball wars with them until we started shooting each other with pellet guns. But we had a pretty good time shooting the paintballs. It was fun. But after that one summer, I pretty much gave it up, never looked back. And then my son was asking me about, what we kind of things we do when we were young, when you were playing and this and that. And I said, oh, well, me and my buddies used to play war games with slingshots and paint pellets. And then we went to paint pellets for a little bit. Then it was pellet guns. We would just shoot each other with pellet guns. But the he's like, oh, what's a slingshot? So I went online to try to show him what a slingshot was or what they looked like. And sure enough, I found these guys were shooting these slingshots with flat bands. And I'd never seen that before. We had guys that shot tubes and some people that cut them out of bicycle tire tubes for bands. But I never actually seen flat bands like made for elastic. I've always seen this kind of thing, which was kind of standard, but there was always like a big thicker rubber and you'd slide them onto like a post of a wire frame. But I never saw these kind of things. And then sure enough, we were looking around on Amazon. I was kind of like, holy crap, these things look cool. And they look like they shoot way faster than the other ones. So I want to get something and try it out. And this was my first ever slingshot. It was the Top Archery Pro something. And I did my first video with this. And I was kind of in the middle of possibly quitting YouTube forever or trying one last ditch effort to see if I can get any kind of success on YouTube. And sure enough, I started shooting this and I released this video on both my channels. On this channel here, I got 80,000 views in 1 year on this video. And on my other channel, I got 400. So I knew there was a problem, reached out to some people at TubeBuddy, and they found out that I made an error setting up my channel. And I'd set it up as a business account, which doesn't get promoted in the algorithm. And here we are. So I started shooting slingshots. I fell in love with it kind of by accident. And now I can't put it down. I love it. Andy Lowe, what's going on, buddy? Esserat, I hope I didn't butcher your name too much there, buddy, but how you doing? I'm Kurd. How you doing? Carolina, hello. It's free. I appreciate it. Yep, thumbs ups are free. Mm. So what's everybody drinking on this fine Sunday? So I'm going to throw this up here real quick, just in case anybody wants to know. I currently have a raffle going on for this beauty here. It's up on my Facebook page, but if anybody wants in, let me know and I'll pencil you in and we can get her done. But that's it. Got a little ATO on the bottom there. This is my first ever hand carved slingshot, and if anybody's wondering, I've got a few spots left. I think there's 8 left. Let's have a look. Yep, I got 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, and 8, and 9, and 12 left. If anybody's interested. Yeah, it is Saturday. it is Saturday. I got some Mother's Day stuff going on tomorrow. We got a whole bunch of people coming over for breakfast starting at 11, and I'm gonna have to prep. So I couldn't get this up and running early enough. So I figured, screw it, I'll do it Saturday. I didn't want to miss a day. You know what, Steven? It's the same thing for me, dude. There's a lot of little things that I like doing. Every now and then I still get this creative itch and I go a little batshit and I have to make something. But so far it's pretty good. And the fact that I love shooting slingshots and and I like making them. So every now and then I can actually just make something, and if it fits me good, I'll keep it. If not, well, I usually give them away or I raffle them off. This is actually my first raffle on my first frame, but anyway, when I get that creative itch now, I just make slingshots instead of going into the garage, disappearing for a week, and coming out with a knife. Did I see? Hey, how's it going, Doug? No, I didn't see any of the Northern Lights last night. My buddy sent me the link, or a link on Reddit. But sometimes when I'm at work, I have a hard time with I'm surrounded by steel all the time, so I don't get. My reception is actually pretty trash. I've got a work phone and a company phone, and both of them don't seem to work very well. Like somebody will call me, and I'll get nothing. And then like an hour and a half later, sometimes I get a notification saying, "Hey, we called you." So my buddy sent me the link, and when I tried to look at it, it was just like a black box. And by the time I got home, I forgot about it and totally missed it. Kind of disappointed. I was seeing all the pictures on Facebook this morning. It was crazy. Yeah, Mikey, I was much the same. Every waking moment that I had, I would go fishing. And it didn't really matter what kind of fishing it was. If I was fishing for giant muskie or tiny panfish, or even just flipping over rocks catching crayfish, I would much rather be doing that than almost anything else. But slingshot shooting is very, very much up there. The fact that I'm able just to walk out my back door and start shooting is fantastic. It would be even better if I could do that with fishing, just walk out my back door and just start fishing. That would be epic. But John Atkins, how's it going, buddy? golf every day before slingshots. I used to quite like golf. I used to play probably close to 20 times a season. But after I herniated a disc in my back, I can't play anymore. Hey, Brad, what's going on, buddy? Today's Sunday. Today's Sunday today. It's a Saturday that identifies as a Sunday. How's it going, Tarson? Joseph says, I've been shooting slingshots for 10 years off and on and love the sport. It's so much fun. I would be the next Hank Parker. Yeah, no joke, eh? Yeah, so, yep, got a nice Saturday. Anybody got any plans for, I used to play a lot of disc golf. Is that what you're playing with the Frisbees? Hey, Mr. Zach, how you doing? If you would like a shout out, you'd have to, I would happily give you one, but you have to hit that thumbs up button for me. We have a deal? What's the farthest shot with a slingshot I've ever pulled off? My farthest one I've ever pulled off was 100 paces. I don't know how many feet that was. I just counted them out. That might be a lie. I can't remember. I think the longest shot that I've ever pulled off was in my Sparrow video, and I can't remember. It might have been like it's over 30 meters. I've done 30 meters in my backyard. I don't know. I don't know what my longest shot is, but it's somewhere. It's probably in that 30 to 40 meter range. It's my longest shot, over 100 feet. Yeah, my longest shot, actually probably the toughest shot I've ever hit in one shot even was that skinny side lighter pop from 20 meters. So, and it wasn't even one of these lighters. These ones are a little bit fatter. It was a little skinnier one. And I stuck it this side and hit that one. I've done one of those small Pepsi cans, not the regular can, but the smaller one. I've done that at 30 meters. That was a fair size. Oh, I've hit my pig at 20 meters. That's a pretty small guy. That's a little tiny guy. I got lucky and nailed a really far shot on a saw blade. Oh, nice. I actually had a plan to go shoot at this place. It's called the Quarry. We have this quarry by my house, an old abandoned quarry. Some rich dude bought up the land, and anyway, in the water that's in the quarry was all filled. It's all filled with fish. I got a couple fishing videos there on my old channel, but some guys. It was going to be, I was going to do a 70-meter shot. So I wanted to shoot over the quarry up onto a ledge where I was going to place a can. There's a spot you can kind of walk around the backside of the ridge. And I was going to place a can up there and shoot and see if I can pop the can from 70 meters. But that summer, before I was able to get down there and do the shot, some kids went in there, was partying at nighttime, got drunk, and they started swimming in the quarry. 5 of them went out. Only 4 of them came back. They had to do a search party for him and find out where the kid went, and he ended up drowning. So they fenced off the whole area and put cameras so anybody trespassing right away gets a call from the cops. It's your girl, Preppy Olivia. Happy birthday. I hope you have a wonderful day. I'm going to take that happy birthday back, though, Olivia, if you keep spamming me. You're welcome. Cheers, Mike. Thanks, Julie. Thanks for the sub. Are you a sling shooting girl? Hey, not much, Squatch. Just a little chit chatting here. I know we threw you off, with the Saturday identifying as a Sunday. Donald doesn't like birthdays. Oh, I love it. Oh. No, not this week. I was chatting with my wife. We're gonna have all the in-laws and the grandparents and all that stuff over tomorrow for brunch for Mother's Day. So we weren't going to be able to do it on Sunday or tomorrow. We're going to have everyone over here at 11 o'clock. There's going to be a bunch of prep that needs to be done before that. So I'm like, it's not going to happen. Hey, what's up? What's up, Chuck and Steel? Yeah, we had to back it up a day this week. I was just letting people know we had a little we had some Mother's Day stuff going on tomorrow, so I figured I'll try to get that in today. Dude, Brad, I completely missed it, man. I didn't know it was happening, and my buddy sent me a message, but so a lot of times when I leave work, I'm surrounded by steel all the time, so it kind of screws up my phone, and I don't really get notifications. Like I'll walk out of work sometimes, and all of a sudden I get like I don't know 150 notifications of stuff that's gone on and all my crap that I got going on, and it just came in, and when I went to check it, it was like anyway, it was like a little black box. Couldn't click it, couldn't open it, couldn't do nothing, and sure enough, I figured I'll check it at the end of the day at work, and I forgot and I missed it. I'll have to look tonight. Hopefully, we can get a little bit of a look at it. Yeah, so Leon, I was just showing off that frame a little bit. That one we got on raffle there today on Facebook. We got 8 spots left. We can wrap these guys up, and I'll send this off to a winner with a few other extra goodies in there, whoever happens to win it. But I got to clean up. I got a little bit of sticky stuff on there. We'll see how it goes. Yeah. Terra Flor de May. Like 10? Like 10 what? Yep, it's up for raffle, buddy. This little natty here is up for raffle. It's a $10 buy-in. I got 8 spots left. As soon as we reach that 15, I was going to originally do 20, but I think 20 is too much. Once we reach 15, I'm gonna draw it with one of those little fancy little wheels and pick a number, and then I'll throw in some elastic and some other stuff to go with it and call it done. Ship it off to the winner. Yep, it's my very first slingshot I've ever done with hand carved, and I believe it's a piece of, what is it? It's not birch, it's beech. It's beech wood. I didn't even know the beech was this nice. It's gorgeous stuff. It actually holds really, really well. It's just a little bit wide in the forks for me. I'm definitely going to make almost, if I can, I'll make almost all my natties in this shape. It feels so damn good. I probably could have cut it down actually and just kept it, but I figured it would be fun to raffle off. It'll help me out, and somebody will get something cool from basically the history of my channel, which would be kind of neat. But what was I going to say there? Yeah, that wood, beech wood, is super hard. How can I get a spot mark? Well, all you got to do, I can tell you right now, Chad, if you want, I'll tell you the numbers that I have open. I've got 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 8, and 9. Hold on a second. If you want in, my PayPal is this. I'll type it up here. All right, I'm pretty pleased with that. I was really starting to think that I'm talking to myself here. And this is my. There we go. That's it. So just tell me what number you want. I'll mark you in. You can send over $10, and you'll be in. Number 6. You're in, buddy. C, G, Slings. Save. There you go. So you can see it. CG Slings, number 6. And thank you. I know I showed a bunch of these already. I got a couple of other ones that I'm missing for some reason. I don't know where they've gone to. But these are some of the other ones I made. This one's kind of like a work in progress, my rendition of a Titan Hunter. I think what I am going to do, though, is I got to trim this guy down. It's a little bit too thick, and it messes with me a little bit. I'm going to trim this guy down a little bit, finish her off, but it holds real nice. It's got a 90mm fork width. Yep, that one's pretty damn good. And it's not quite finished. This is my Sparrow. I really love this one. I will never get rid of this one. I do have a little bit more work to do on it, though. I'm going to sand it down, and I want to fill up some of those. This is made out of ash, but I got a couple of wormholes I got to fill up. I don't know what I'm going to use yet. Some some kind of epoxy, do an epoxy cover on it. And I'm going to clean up the rest of this, narrow it out a little bit, but it holds almost perfect for me already. And I've got a video of me shooting this guy. Pretty much in the state it's in now, except for the handle was a little thicker. And I did some fun shots with it, cut some cards and all kinds of stuff. And this little guy, this ridiculous little thing, started off as a slingshot like this. You can see I was kind of aiming towards that design, but as I was working away at it, I kept on finding some weird punky bits inside the wood. So I kept on working it away, and then it ended up turning into this. Now, I have a video where I'm out collecting forks, tree forks with this guy. And this is, I did a whole bunch of long draw shooting with this guy. And I actually absolutely love shooting long draw with this thing. This thing is really badass. This is another one I'll never get rid of. It just shoots so much, it shoots so nice, and it's fun to shoot. And it's great for me for shooting long draw. So I'm going to hang on to this guy. And then probably one of my favorites is this one. But unfortunately, I know I've showed you guys this before, but it's starting to split down the center. It's got some kind of crack in it. And I got to put something in there I know some guys had mentioned using bow ties or things like this, but I'm going to try to figure out a way to do it. I might see if I can maybe even just drill a hole down the center here where nobody's going to see it, and then put a dowel in there and glue it in. I don't know. There's a few things, but then I noticed that there's another crack here too. So I don't know. I may just chuck this one. I don't think it's safe, but I mean, look at the wood on this thing. This thing was incredible. I don't even know what kind of wood this is, but I've got a whole bunch of other forks that I got to get working on and make some more frames. It's fun. It's fun to make those natties. I like it. I use Chinese restaurant chopsticks as pins to lock them up. That's a pretty good idea. Actually, I'm hoping I should probably go check out the woods. It's going to be pretty bad with mosquitoes at this time of year, but I should probably get back out there and see what's fallen over the. Hey, what's up, T-Rex? Classic Rickroll. How you doing? Yeah, I might do that because I think they're made out of bamboo, right? Those chopsticks, they're made out of bamboo, and bamboo's some tough stuff. It's got some good flex to it and everything, so that might be a good idea. Yeah, so I did want to get out and do some shooting today, and see how everything comes about, but I was having a little bit of trouble. So anyway, we'll see how it turns out. I can't seem to get this screen bright enough, so when I'm out shooting in the sunlight, it gets too dark. I might be able to do it if I shoot from my deck, but I've got to get that new catch box built and put up over there, and I'll be able to do lives with this and chat with people and all that stuff. Time to get on a boat and go see you all in a week. Where are you going, Rex? Hey, Mitch Cooper, what's going on? Camilla, how are you? Bahamas. Well, buddy, I'm hoping that you'll have a rum and coke for me out on a beach somewhere, and I wish you all the best. And did you happen to bring any slingshots with you? Because coconuts make great targets. Just saying. What am I shooting today? I am most likely shooting the Aries today. Today is an Aries day. I got a couple of videos that I need to get done. You too, buddy. Enjoy. I hope to see some pictures when you get back. Yeah, I'll be shooting the Aries today, and I'm probably going to try out some other things. I don't know. I've had this little weasel squealing at me lately too. I've got 500 shots on this band set so far, and I had to put it down. I had to put it down for a little bit to relax the wrist, but the wrist is feeling really good. I'm back in action now, so I still got a whole bunch of shots to get through and see when those bands are going to die. It should be pretty cool. I don't know how I stumbled across it, but I'm here for it. Well, thanks, man. Frog the Wizard. The Frog Wizard. That's a cool freaking name, buddy. Homo sapien duck frisbee. How are you doing? Wow. That's a freaking awesome name. I'm shooting the wing feather. I don't think I've ever seen that, Lone Wolf. By the way, Lone Wolf, congratulations on getting to, what is it, 60 subs you're at now? You're able to go live. I hope you'll be doing a live pretty soon. How's it going, American guy? Bahamas is probably beautiful, but I'm looking forward to and working extra, saving money to go to ECST in a few weeks. That's nice. Catherine Hartwell, I'll call you Cat. Here's a shout out to Cat. Where am I at right now? I'm in Quebec, Canada. Oh no, Lone Wolf, don't look at me. It was Leon who sounded the charge and was the general. I just brought the troops, buddy. That's all. I shot my mouth off and got you a few extras. But it was Leon. It was Leon who sounded the charge. I thought that you were already good to go, and I had no idea. And it turned out for some reason I wasn't even subbed to your channel, so I went and subbed right away, and then I helped out on my live. USA, what's up? Thanks, man. This hat is my favorite slingshot company called OmegaSlingsUSA.com. And if you want to get some good crap, this is where you get it from. These boys right here. Actually, check out that logo. That's the elastic we use for our slingshots. Freaking awesome. Where's the other one? The Heracles bands. Can't find it. Max Murphy, 7 what? What are you talking about, bro? Got it, Chad. Thanks, buddy. Damien Lay, how's it going? Cash Kid KD, what's going on, buddy? Oh, nothing. All right. Yes, sir. The community got me there. I got you there, and I'm really excited to see some of your lives, bud. It's going to be a lot of fun. Once you get these lives going, everyone's just having fun. Start chatting, all that stuff. All right, so we got 7 spots left. Hopefully we can fill those up pretty soon. How tall am I? I'm 5'10". I did respond the fastest out of anyone. Good job. Okay. You had your first ever fork hit. Dude, I know, man. That's heartbreaking. You know what? Actually, let's see if I can show you something here. I got it kicking around somewhere here. I got too many slingshots, man. It's like becoming a problem. Can't believe I just said that, but it's true. I can't find it, but I don't know if you ever seen that video where I was out shooting band. I was out shooting a band test, and I was using Patrick Crawley at 17. 7 spot for what? Oh, sorry, buddy. Damien, I'm raffling off my first ever hand-carved slingshot. Doing it on Facebook, but I can set you up for here if you're interested. It's 10 USD each. I'm going to be throwing in this guy here, probably a roll of elastic, some pouches, and some stuff to tie them up with. But it's made out of a solid piece of beech, all hand carved by me. I've got a couple of videos, I think, of me shooting this thing somewhere on my channel. Got a little ATO on there. But I'm raffling this guy off for $10, 15 slots, and I think I got 7 or 8 spots left. Pick me 2 spots. You want 2 spots? Okay, I'll set you up, Leon. I got 1, 2, 4, 5, 8, 9, and 12 left. Oh. All right, I'll just pick, and don't worry, I'll spot you for the other one, Leon. No worries. All right, I gave you 2 and I gave you 9. Sound good? So now we got 1, 4, 5, 8, and 12 left. Yep. Yeah, it'll be pretty interesting. I think what we're going to end up doing is I'll put in we've got the Y-frame. I'm also going to throw in a roll of elastic of 0.5 Omega slings, which is why I was doing it secretly anyway, but I'll tell you, it's no big deal. Rolling on a roll with a new Apex. Yes, sir. I got one of those bad boys in here somewhere. I can't wait to shoot it. I got it banded up, ready to go. And you know what? I quite like. I'm not a microfiber guy at all for slingshots. for bands. I really like my leather pouches, but I like these. They're pretty nice. They feel like they've been laser cut along the sides, and they don't stretch out too much, which is pretty good. We'll see how they go over time, but yep, this feels real nice. Man, it's almost like camouflage. Look at that. I'm telling you, man. I think Wasp is definitely going in the right direction. And I quite like these new design clips that they got going on. It's going to be really cool. It's going to be really cool. And I've been thinking a little bit. I know we were chatting earlier on in the week with Simon. When Simon was on the Simon showed up in the chat on the live. Simon from Wasp, and I did receive all of these guys here. And I'm going to let you guys know again. I know some of you were here, some of you were not. But I've got this Wasp. This is the first one I got, the Venator. This is when this is the first run of these fancy ones that came out when they released them. I really like this guy. But for the reboot, Simon sent me 3 more. I'm going to show them to you again for those of you who might have missed it. I got the brown one, or bronzy color. It's kind of hard to tell, really. I got a green one. And I got a purple one. Now, I'm probably going to keep one of these, and I'm giving the other 2 away. So, one of these is going to go, whichever one I decide to keep. One of these is going to go to members, and the other one is going to go to subscribers, and all people subscribe to the channel. So it should be pretty interesting. We'll see. I'll probably throw in some extra goodies with those ones as well, and it should be pretty fun. But what I was getting at is, while I was chatting with Simon a little bit, I discovered that I really need to clean my table. But where the hell did it go? The clips. No, seriously, where the hell did it go? Ah, man. Anyway, the clips from the Enzo seem to fit this actually pretty good. I could probably use the clips from the... Is it in here? Nope. I could probably use the clips from the... what the hell's that other thing called? Man, I just... I check engine lights on again. Tomahawk. I could use the clips from the Tomahawk on here as well. That'll lock in there. I just have to line it up properly and drill a hole. And it should work. It should clip up real nice. I might try that with this one. Or, I don't know, maybe with the one that I keep. This one has got the fancy logo inside, and it's from the first run. I don't know if I want to do it to this one, but I may get another one like this and use that, or use the one that I decided to keep to test it out and see how it goes. I sent 10. Give anyone in here the spot. Really, Frog? You don't want in, buddy? Well, thank the Frog Wizard. Thank you very much, dude. I can't pick, though. You're going to have to pick. Anybody in there? Pick anybody in the list. It'll be your pick. How's my name pronounced? It's ATO. But my real name is Mark. Everyone calls me Mark. Life with Ron. Howdy. How you doing, Ron? Does ATO stand for a company? No, it's actually the name of my old YouTube channel, kind of abbreviated down to one letter. It's Adventure Time Outdoors. Hey, the Frog Wizard. You'll have to pick anybody in the list here, man. Just scroll through anybody, pick somebody, and I'll add it to it. I don't want to do it because I don't want to be partial to anybody. I want it to be fair as possible. Squat shot, go with them. You got it. Done. I'm going to give Squatch number 4, okay? Done deal. Leon's going to be happy, man. See, I got him in on number 4. Oh. There we go. Thank you very much. You're an awesome dude, man. Hi again. I'm so sorry for spamming last time. I just love your channel. It's so fun. Oh, well, thank you very much, Preppy Olivia. I hope you're enjoying your birthday. Whoop, whoop, frog. Yes, sir. Oh, just to let you guys know, too, it's shipping included. So the $10 if you win, it's going to be way worth it because just the shipping of this to wherever you are is going to be more than $10 for sure. What time is it for me? It is 8:48 in the morning, and I'm about a half coffee deep, and I'm feeling good. Well, I appreciate the support, and it's very kind of you. Very kind. Yeah, sometimes it does, and that's what makes this world awesome. Lots of good people. Lots of good people out there. They just don't get the promotion that they deserve. It's like 10 p.m. at night. Where are you? Where are you, Olivia? Like 10 p.m. at night. Holy smokes. Are you like in Indonesia or something? Australia. Oh, okay, that makes sense. I got a couple of guys that watch us from Australia, and usually I do this show early in the morning. Australia, yeah, that's what I said. And anyway, I do this thing early in the morning just so I can try to get everybody in here. Yeah, there's lots of got Adam down under caddies. It's pretty cool. Maria Silverman. Hi, AJ. Oh, sorry, but I got you. Don't forget Chris. Oh, yeah, it's true. Chris, too. Yep. Already did. I said hi, AJ. That's for you, Maria. How about you tell us who AJ is, Maria? I'm from Canada. Yeah, me too. Yeah, it's down under catapults. Yeah, we got Adam, who's from, I can't remember his name. And yeah, I know. Yeah, Chris is down under catapults. I can't remember Adam's channel's name. Am I going to get one of the S Thunder frames? Yeah, I'm thinking about it. I got one, bro. Hey, Doug, did you not see that live I did earlier this week? Because I should probably show you the stuff that I got from Sniper Sling real quick. I know some of you guys have already seen this since you just popped in. I got this guy here. We got this guy here. The S Koala. And we got this guy here, the S Petrosaur. I haven't put any shots through this guy, or this guy yet. So I gotta get rolling on that. But it's been like maybe 2 weeks since I've shot, since I had an issue with my wrist. Can I say Emma? Sure, I can. Emma. Yeah, you know what? There's actually a lot of work that goes into a build of these. You see, each one of these layers is a different type of material that's been all glued together. So you've got this honeycomb looking stuff, and then 1, 2, 3. Hold on. No, there's more than that. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 9 layers of material all glued together. And they're really nice. They hold really well. Shoot fantastic. It's going to be fun. Well, I don't know if they shoot fantastic yet. I got to shoot them still. All right. Take care, Robert. Thanks for stopping in, buddy. I appreciate you, man. I think they just do that. Why is there so many layers of material? I think they just do that to make it look fancy. I got this one here, too. That's just a bunch of different materials. It's got like a G10 type of plastic, and you got a couple of brass liners with some rosewood and some pins. This is another one made of the G10. It's got a whole bunch of leathers, different layers, different materials. It's got G10, carbon fiber, some kind of epoxy stuff. I don't really know exactly what it is, but it's pretty cool. Yep. But they can get as simple as something like this. Just a piece of wood carved out of a tree branch. You can make it for free. It'll take you some work, but you can make it for free. Yeah, you're right. You know what? Preppy Olivia. Really? I could take something like this and take something like this and shoot them both the exact same. There is no difference, really. Yeah, they look cooler. They're made out of fancier materials and all that kind of stuff. It's like the difference between, going out and buying a pair of shoes from, shoes is not really right. Let's say buying a backpack. You can go and buy a backpack from like Walmart, or you can buy a backpack from Gucci, and they're going to do the exact same thing. They're going to go over your shoulders and they're going to hold stuff. I mean, we buy things a lot of times just for, name brands or whatever it is, but not always are they better quality. Bogdan. How you doing, Bogdan, from Ukraine? You know what? I know a Bogdan, but he's a Romanian guy. Are you a Romanian guy living in Ukraine? Yep, you sure can. I'll bring it back up here. Seems to be made out of G10. G10 clips. I got a little scuff on there somehow. Some goop. There we go. Cleaned it back up. There we go. What are these things for? Well, we do target shooting. There's some tournaments that happened all over the world. There's usually a really big one in Spain. There's a big one in China. There's a few in the United States, in the UK. A lot of people get out there and they do this target shooting. Some guys hunt with them. It's basically a shooting sport, just like people who do archery or like firearm shooting, that kind of stuff. It's just not as popular as probably the other ones. Although it's not as mainstream, we'll say. I think there's probably an equal amount of people who do these shooting, this kind of shooting from. Where are you from? I'm from Quebec, Canada, Bogdan. Yep. So it's actually pretty neat. Was it last year, guys? Guys in the chat, where Chris Graffin won. He's probably the top shooter in the world at the moment. He went to the World Cup in was it China, maybe Spain, and he won. I think he won it all. Actually, he really kicked ass over there. Yeah, Bogdan. I hope your family's safe and comfortable over there. It's pretty sad that issue's happening. I should probably show you one other thing, Doug, just to make sure you know this about this guy. If I could find one. Yep, here we are. So I believe this is an S Ace. I have a red one somewhere, or maybe it's something else. I don't know. They have a few models that are similar like this. They have the Galaxy, the Ace, and something else. No, agreed. War is good for nothing. We've got the S Punisher. This one is pretty much identical to the Ace. Fork width, fork style, everything is the same. I was in Italy. That's right. But it's got this thing. So these two are pretty much the same. But the Thunderbolt has wider forks. So they're coming in at around 23 millimeters because I believe these are at 20. Your fork gap is the same, but your fork width is larger. These are 85. These are coming in at 90. Yeah, I thought it was Spain too, but it was Italy. Actually thinking about it now. Yeah, he kicks some ass over there. Hey, Ronnie, if you want one of those type of slingshots, something similar to this, they have them at a place called snipersling.com. You can get them at a very reasonable price with free shipping. Or if you're in the United States, I highly suggest you head on over to omegaslings.com, omegaslingsusa.com. They have them over there as well. I'm not sure if they have this model in here, but if Mikey or Chuck and Steele still in the chat, they can let you know. Yes, yeah, Dave. We're actually Saturday that identifies as Sunday today. That's what's going on. Yep. Hey, Chuck and Steele, how about you pop up your website address? Do I ever hunt with that lightsaber, buddy? I would try. Well, Bogdan, I wish you safety and health to you and your family, and let's all just pray for peace, and we can stop all this crap. What would I rate my coffee? 1 to 10? Ooh, it's a good solid 7 or 8 for sure. This is in here in this coffee is Lavazza Crema Gusto. I absolutely love it, and I've got a little frother that I threw some cream in there, and it's great stuff. Oh. I always thought you looked good in blue, Chuck and Steel. Here you go, buddy. I don't know why I didn't do that before. Yeah, it's crazy. Do I ship my ATO sauces to the States? Normally I don't, but for buddies I will. What am I thinking of a band set for? Actually, funny that we're saying this. I actually bought this new band template for Blue Time. That's it. I got this new template to test out a few things. I've been shooting 22 to 12 for quite a long time. It's probably my go-to. But I wanted to try something a little bit fatter on the end, just to see how it was if it was gonna adjust some longevity or whatever. What I've noticed is to get maximum speed, really doesn't make any kind of difference all the time. What's more important, and what I know a lot of people focus on recently, I've had so many questions. What's the fastest speed for this? What's the fastest speed for this shooting, that shooting, this ammo, that ammo? And people are missing the point. If you're shooting maximum speed, that usually comes with maximum draw weight, which reduces your your aim. Now, I've done a couple of videos on this before, kind of showing the difference of it, where I used to shoot 0.65 precise all the time, and I ended up switching down to a 0.5 band, and I went from like 50% to 80% on a 40 mil flipper. Now, that's a big difference. So by reducing your draw weight, you're going to get better accuracy. Accuracy should be king. It shouldn't be how fast your ammo goes, all that stuff. It shouldn't be. That should be part of the equation, but not all of the equation. If I'm able to get 315 feet per minute, per second, sorry, on a 9.5 millimeter steel with Sniper Sling Black, but my target size is this big, when I can go ahead and drop that down to 280 feet per second and hit something this big, why wouldn't I do that? 280 feet per second with 9.5 millimeter steel will stop anything for hunting and anything for target shooting. So it makes no sense to be pushing for the maximum speed all the time. It doesn't. And I'm almost at the point where I want to stop doing the band tests because people are losing that part of it. They're only focusing in on speed, and it's a big mistake. You get your maximum speed, you get your maximum shooting experience with a properly tuned band. We just got our new templates in. We even have 0.77 tapers, straight cut BB tapers. Oh, cool. Hey, take care, Olivia. You have a nice sleep, and happy birthday, and thanks for stopping in. My name is Delina. How are you? I made slingshots explode. What harness fits slingshots that you recommend? Harness, are you talking about the slingshot bands, Bogdan? Bye-bye. Don't leave. Hi, I am Preppy. Do I make my own ammo? No. I thought about doing it, getting into, making some lead molds and all that stuff. But it just seems like a lot of work for something that's probably just worth buying. By the time I buy the materials, buy a crucible, melt it down, pour it into the molds, clip all the pieces off, shoot them one time, dent them, and they're no longer good anymore. It just doesn't seem to be worth it for me. So I just buy giant boxes. I don't have any here, but I have giant boxes of steel ammo. I buy it when it's on special, and that's it. I'm late. What did I miss? How you doing, Jack? We're doing a little bit of chatting. We're talking about this and that. I was just mentioning about the slingshot I got on raffle, my first ever hand-carved natty. If you've ever seen this guy here, it's made out of beechwood. Pretty damn good shape. I am going to clean this up. I got a little bit of sticky on here from when I was shooting it. I'm going to throw in a roll of Omega Slings elastic. And probably a few other things. I got some amber belt I want to get rid of. It's not for me. I'll throw in a couple of pouches. And that'll be that. It's a $10 buy-in. And I've got a few spots left. I think there's 5 or 6 spots left. In case you're wondering, I got number 1, 5, 8, and 12 left. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I got 4 spots left. I thought I had more than that. Yeah, we're at 4 spots. So once the 4 spots are taken up, I'll head on over to Facebook and do the draw. We'll do it live. I made ammo that explodes. How did you do that? I mold my own leads. Oh yeah, you do your own Squatch. Yes, sir. Doug Roll. A fast miss is still a miss, 100%. And to be fair, Ugly Plankton, how you doing, buddy? To be fair, we all go through the same thing. When we all start off, we're shooting, and we want to have the fastest, craziest shot that we can get our hands on. But really, that's only a small part of it. I mean, it took me a while to get there too. It took me a while to realize things about slingshots and how they fit you and all that stuff. But I will say this: shooting slings, fine tuning a band set so you get the lightest draw weight with enough speed to be able to get to be comfortable in your shot, and you will see your target size go from this and shrink right down to almost nothing once you start fine tuning. How come you're not going to the tournament, Squatch? What's going on? You got to work. Yeah, so it should be pretty fun. I got a little bit of cleaning up to do and all that stuff today, and then I'm hoping to either get out and shoot. How thick is the latex for slingshot bands? It depends. Probably the most common range, I would say, is probably around from 0.4 all the way up to around let's say 8 or 8.5. There is some 0.9s, 9.5s, and 1 millimeters. But I think most shooters are probably somewhere in between that 0.45 and 0.7 millimeter range. I shoot mostly 0.5. I do go down to 0.45 sometimes. I got 0.45 on my Aries, which is not here because I keep it under my pillow. That's how much I love that freaking thing. But yeah, that's pretty much what I do. On this guy here, I've got you can see how dirty those bands are, right? Look at that. 500 shots through this set so far, and look how good they look. They're filthy, but they look good. But really, you could use, I typically mostly shoot 0.45 or 0.5. In wintertime, I'll bump it up to 0.6 or 0.6 for the most part. I shoot 8 millimeter steel. If I was shooting, how many shots a day? What do you mean? How many shots do I usually shoot a day? Well, I mean, that's kind of hard to tell. Usually I take this magnet here. When I get out for a shooting session, I take this magnet here and it'll hold around 100 shots, and I usually fill that guy up and then I go out and shoot. But how many shots per day? I don't know. I haven't shot in like 2 weeks. My wrist has been totally screwed up and I've had trouble, but I just woke up one day and I'm like, if this thing hurts tomorrow, I'm going to the doctor. I woke up in the morning and I got almost my full range of motion back. Everything seems to be good. So yeah, no pain. Janet Sterney, do I sell slingshots? I don't, but Chuck and Steele, who just commented under you, does. And I'm a big fan, as you can see. This is one of the slingshots from his company. This is called the Spitfire, and it's absolutely one of my favorites. I have another one called the Aries. It's also very nice. But I highly recommend their store. I shoot pretty much exclusively now their elastic. Great stuff. This one is the 0.45, which is what I have on the Aries right now. And this is the 0.5 is what I got on this guy here. Great stuff. Can't go wrong. And if you're looking for a slingshot to get started, and if you've never shot before, I do recommend picking up one of these kits here. This is called the 701. And you can see I've just got a wrap and tuck on there. And actually, I'm kind of curious, Chuck and Steele, the holes that are in the 701, is that for possibly attaching clips? Would that work with clips, do you think? I'm wondering if I can pass a screw from like one of the Wasp flippers, one of the Wasp clips through there and use it as a clip frame. I can see it working. It looks like it's got a screw hole in the back. Anyway, might be worth a shot, but I have to mod it, eh? Yeah, so basically, you can get yourself one of these kits that they have on the website. They're reasonably cheap. It looks pretty damn cool. It holds well. It'll take a beating, and it's great stuff. Jerry made the hole for clips but never produced the clips. Okay. But I may try the Enzo clips and see how it goes. I might just pop a hole in there and make it a little bit bigger. Yeah, it might be cool. Makes it much easier to change the band sets, pop them in, pop them out. Everything's cool. Yeah, I'm looking forward to actually trying this guy. The it seems to be a little bit bigger. The Thunderbolt, it's a little bit bigger. It feels better in my hand. I mean, shoot and pinch or in brace, both of them will seem to work. And the having that larger fork tip, I really appreciate that. For the longest time, a lot of those other frames, I'd have to mess around with my band sizes, or they'd stick out the top and kind of mess with my field of view a little bit when I'm trying to aim. And I don't know if you can see this here, but you see how they do their clips over at Sniper Sling? They got that little step that you can just put your band in down there, and it just makes it even right across. And then you just give it a little pinch and screw it in. Those will never ever slip out. That's a perfectly designed clip, in my opinion. Dismount. Exactly. Boom. So I've kind of noticed that since I got the tablet kind of hooked up on the side here, and I got my cameras over here on this side, I find I'm trying to read here, but it looks like I'm like this all the time, and it's kind of weird. But if I go horizontal, I find I don't get as many people popping in and out if I rotate it. So I don't know. I don't know what to do. But anyway, once I have it sideways like this, everything seems to be nice and clean. But it was funny because the first time I tried doing this setup, when I flipped it over, when I had it this way, it told me to make it horizontal again. This time it didn't do that. Zlu, what's going on? Zul. Yeah, it'll be pretty. I'm kind of excited. I got to get out and do some shooting today. And for the members, I need to figure out which one of these I like the best. I'm going to keep one of them, and we're definitely going to do a giveaway for members, and then afterwards I'll take the remaining one, and we'll do the giveaway for all subscribers, and we'll see how it goes. But I'm gonna have to do maybe I'll do a video on it soon. It'll be cool. It'll be cool to see who wins. We can get 2 of those out there. Those wasp tube plugs. I like the green one. Me too. The purple and green, I don't know. I'm leaning towards the purple and green. I'm kind of torn. I don't know which one I like better. I do like them both. I don't have a purple. Do I have a purple frame? I might have a purple frame, but it's like a honeycomb one. But the Venator, this is in my top 5 for sure. It's one of my forever frames. And where'd it go? I keep losing shit. Oh, here it is. Yeah, it's one of my favorites. I have had this guy for quite a long time, and it's going to be nice to have one of the new runs. And I asked Simon when we were live, Motivation Master, reminder, Jesus loves you. Well, thank you very much. That's great. That's a great message. So when I was talking to Simon live, I was asking him if he would ever make a clipped version of these guys, and he said he would, but he needs to make sure that these ones sell first. If they sell, he's going to make a clipped version of it, and my God, that needs to happen. Yeah. Bart, Pokemon Go. It is kind of like a Bart Simpson thing. Yeah, a lot of us like the Slingshots. It's a really good time. Yeah, even this one, the brown's pretty nice. I think the next run that he does is going to be a different color though, so they're going to be coming out with a whole bunch of different colors. Working Man. What are those? These are Slingshots, my friend. things have changed quite a bit. You can get something very, actually here, this is another one too that I really like. This is my Titan from Pro Shot. It's a great slingshot too. One of the best holding slingshots I've ever held in my life. And actually this one's still got the Omega Slings 0.7 on here. What do I think of the new Apex? Well, what I can tell you of the new Apex so far is that, man, it looks really cool. I haven't shot it yet, but I got it banded up. We're ready to go. But I can't wait. I can't wait to try this thing out. Yeah. Oh, it feels really nice. Feels really, really nice. Yeah, it's funny, Working Man, you were asking what they were. I just want to show you a bit of a contrast of what they can look like. So you can get slingshots like this now, kind of wrapped one made out of aluminum skeletonized frame with some brass tips. You can get something like this, or something simple like this, just carved out of a piece of wood. But then you can get into real elaborate looking slingshots, like this one. Yeah, you're gonna pay more for stuff like this, but you can do some excellent work. All different materials that are made out of them. And just to give you an idea, I've done a lot of speed tests on. I've done a lot of speed tests. Oh, here I got another one here. You might want to see. I just got this one. Haven't shot it yet, but this guy here is made out of all carbon fiber and brass. It's like something a sling shooting spy would carry in his tuxedo. Yeah. So you can get all kinds of different styles of slingshot, but in the end, it comes down to you know, the design, what feels best in your hand, what's the best fork width for you, and the kind of elastics that you use. But man, I'm telling you, there's so many options out there nowadays, and the technology of elastic is getting better and better. And man, just to give you an idea, I was able to take a 8mm steel ball bearing, and I'm getting 327 feet per second with it, with some elastic. Bailey, have I seen the bracelet slingshot? Nope, I haven't. And Working Man, there's a couple of guys in here that are insanely accurate that could hit something like this, just to give you an idea, 20 times plus in a row. On the regular. So you can get some insane accuracy. It's just a lot of fun. Just a tube with a pouch on. Oh, interesting. Aries is a really nice slingshot, man. Yeah, I did some oh man. Yardbird, see you later, buddy. Boop. That's part of the problem with these lives. You get these trolls that pop up like crazy. Just nuts. Yeah. $16.36 just wrapped around the wrist. Margreb, how you doing? I'm doing good. How are you? You were good. Keep going. Thank you, Family Vlogs. My aim is bad. Yeah, but you know what? Your aim will get better with practice, buddy. That's all it is. Homemade Slingshots, how you doing, buddy? I'm doing great. Nah, working man, they never stop. They keep coming in nonstop. Bargrub, thank you very much, buddy. Appreciate you. What's the price range of the? Oh man, I guess the cheapest would be free. They're ones that I've made myself, similar to this here. That's going in a raffle, by the way, for those of you who are just showing up. It's in a raffle currently. I think there's 4 spots left, so if anybody wants to get in, let me know. And something like this, which would be around $200 Canadian to pick up, but they can get way higher than that. The most expensive slingshot I've ever been quoted on was around $680 Canadian. And no, I didn't buy it. I don't know if I'll be very famous, but I'm not really looking forward to that. I'm just looking to be surrounded by some awesome people, and I got a lot in here right now. Blocks boys, what's going on? Yeah, buddy. It was pretty crazy. It was somewhere around $500 USD, and when I did the conversion plus what they wanted to charge for shipping, I was just like, you know what, dude, not gonna do it. Have I ever tried a carbon fiber 3D printed slingshot? No, I've never tried a 3D printed carbon fiber one, but I have many carbon fiber slingshots. Actually, I think I just showed one, but yeah, I've got quite a few of them. This is a carbon fiber slingshot, carbon fiber and brass. Gorgeous looking. Yeah, John Jeffries before John Jeffries and RCC Customs. I was looking for a Raptor, and I wanted to see what the prices would be, and one of those were pretty expensive too. But the worst I ever seen. Well, I'll tell you what, Bruce. If you were interested in getting into that, you would definitely make some money with some good designs. Talk to a couple of top shooters and get some ideas of what you could do. And if you could fabricate them at a reasonable price, you could probably sell them to some suppliers, and they could sell them off for you and get your stuff out. But what I would suggest though is get a couple of designs, start making them. Get a few influencers to review them for you and try them out, and then from there, get going. Create a little bit of a buzz. It won't cost you that much to test and ship one of these guys out, and once you do, they'll start flying off the shelves, buddy. I mean, there's companies. Well, I think what some guys actually make a mistake on is they come out with slingshots that are all high end. Now, if you came out selling things like this only, there's only a small amount of people that would be able to buy them. But if you make a range of stuff like that, for example, the one I just showed you, and something like this, print out something like this. Cool, simple shape, but you did it in better materials, you'll sell a bunch more of these than you will of something like this. But still make some of these, because they will sell. But it can't always be high end stuff, and you end up Sure, cool. That would be great, Bruce. I'll definitely do that for you. Yeah, if you ever have any questions or anything like that, you can send me a DM on Instagram, Instagram or Facebook, and we can chat about it if you have any ideas of what you wanted to do. It might be worth doing some testing on it. I don't know what kind of materials that you can make these things from, but there's a lot of things you can do. Gamekeeper John made more than 200 pounds for a natty car from a horse leg on eBay. Holy crap. That's so crazy. Yeah, that's so crazy. Yeah, I couldn't believe it when I asked for a quote on that thing, and the guy was like, it was like 500 something bucks, $500, and then with the exchange, it brought it up to 600 and something bucks. It might have even been more. I just stopped right there after the exchange. I did the math. I'm like, okay, there's no way I'm paying that for a slingshot. A $600 slingshot would cost me thousands and thousands in the divorce. So it ain't gonna happen. Yeah, but there's a lot of guys out there now that are making slingshots. A lot of cool designs that are coming out. I mean, Chuck and Steel just busted out two of my favorite slingshots that I can't seem to put down lately, and that's the Spitfire and the Aries. My goodness, are they awesome? And I was so upset too, having having shooting this guy and getting the Aries out and started shooting the Aries and then popping something in my wrist. I don't even know how I did it. I felt it start to hurt and it just got worse and worse and worse, and then it just disappeared as fast as it showed up. What's my most expensive frame? I think it was. I don't really know at this point. It's somewhere because it's hard to tell sometimes because a lot of the frames that I buy are in USD. But I think the most expensive frame is somewhere around $240, $218, somewhere around there. 55 people watching. I only got 43. It's showing here. They seem to be coming and going though. We've had a pretty good turnout today, especially because I didn't even do a thumbnail really this morning. I just took a stupid picture of me going, and it's not under my regular. Yeah, under $300. Yeah, it would have to be something amazingly super special for me to spend that kind of money. And to be honest, the only time I ever make a purchase at that amount for something like that is it's very rare nowadays. I know my custom Cygnus, the carbon fiber and red G10 one. I think that one might have been one of my most expensive slingshots. It was quite expensive. It was $188 USD. Slingburger, I love this Spitfire. How do I compare it to the Wasp Tomahawk as far as thumb pad on a Tomahawk? Um, I do like the Tomahawk. I find the Spitfire is a head and shoulders above the Tomahawk in some ways. The Tomahawk shoots great. Don't get me wrong. I like the thumb pad on it. It's pretty good. But this one just fits my hand better. I like the fact that my hands are closer to the fork tips, which is key for many reasons. It helps with the recoil. It helps with with everything. I've just noticed that the closer that a slingshot is to my hand, it just lines up better. The farther I go away, I end up shooting out a little bit. That's it. I'll hit you back up on Facebook. I got to get back to the work. I'll talk to you soon. Okay, take care, Bruce. Ryan Lapise, I'm sorry, buddy. I don't know if there's a way I can translate that. If anybody can I guess it's Spanish, I'm hoping. I don't understand what you're saying, buddy. Sorry. Wasp Slingshots is high shipping. Wednesday. Yeah, it can be expensive depending on where you live. The one thing I will say about Wasp though is that when they ship it, you get it quick. You're buying sniper sling bands from UAE. Yeah, I guess that could be expensive. I had somebody from UAE was telling me that they were having a hard time getting people to ship sniper sling bands over there. And it might have been you actually. I was talking to. You were asking me where you can get those bands, and I said sniper sling, but you said that sniper sling won't ship there. So I had mentioned to get from Wasp, but yeah, I don't know where else you can get those bands. Otherwise, my friend, and save money. It's unfortunate that the shipping is so expensive to where you live. The King, hi. I ended up buying 0.55 BSP for 8mm steel setup. Yeah, you'll get some good speeds with that, buddy. I'm telling you. Good speeds, and BSP 0.55 still has a nice draw. Can I recommend a second option? I shoot a lot of Omega Slings, but I don't know what the shipping would be from OmegaSlingsUSA.com to you guys. But you can head on over to the website and see if it's worth it for you. You know what? If you're having trouble with shipping, you can always try slingshooting.com. They've got 2 locations. They've got one in Spain and they've got one in China, and possibly one of them will ship to you. You can go and check that out and see if it's worth it. But they're another option if you're having trouble finding a supplier. Omega Slings Electric White. Yes, sir. Love those bands. It's what I'm shooting pretty much exclusively these days. Oh, Omega Slings doesn't ship to your country either? Oh, no. Yeah, Omega Slings Electric White. I love that stuff. I love it. I love it. I love it. Actually, the green is pretty nice too. I got to try some of the 0.45 green though. I got to get some of that at some point. South Wales Caddies 0.6 red is also good. Very good stuff. Actually, my favorite bands from the South Wales Caddies is the 0.55. That stuff is fantastic. But the red is really good. And the 0.65, it's in black, is also a very good band. Precise versus GZK, best for hunting. I don't know. I don't shoot GZK anymore. I was having a little bit of trouble, and they kept on changing things around a little bit. So I pumped the brakes. Yeah, the King. You're going to be hunting with those 0.55. That's fine. Oh man, I did a review. It was like a private test for South Wales Caddies when they were getting ready to do those bands. I was hitting, I think it was like 315 feet per second with a highly tuned band. I can't remember the numbers, to be honest. I was hitting almost 240 feet per second with quarter inch steel on that thing though. It was crazy. And but the 0.55 was able to shoot I think it was 300 feet. I think it was 310, 315 feet per second with the 8mm steel. And I was shooting 270 feet per second with 9.5 on the same band set. It was nice. But they're very, very good. Very good bands. And the draw on them is pretty nice. Very snappy. Rohi, I got a question for you. I'm sorry if I pronounced your name wrong. Where do you normally buy your elastic from? Hillbilly Slings and Wares. How you doing, buddy? Do I prefer 0.55 BSB or 0.55 self? I prefer Southwell's caddies. How could I find those red bands? Which red bands are you talking about? Homemade slingshots? Are they the ones from Caddyshack Catapults? The is that the one you're talking about? Oh, another oil up loser. Okay, see you later, bro. Boop. Yeah, Southwell's caddies. That's the one I was thinking of. Yeah, I agree. I agree with what Mozzie's saying here. The precise is a much smoother draw. They're probably less fast, but they definitely have a smoother draw, which gives you better accuracy. So if I was going to shoot, I would shoot precise out of the two. Oh, lost you there for a second. Tree Fork, how's it going, buddy? No, King, you got to understand, dude. If you're talking about BSB, South Wales caddies, Omega slings, Sniper sling, Falcon, who else we got out there? There's a bunch of top bands out there that are really, really good. And yeah, there's a lot of bands out there that are really, really good. There's not really much separating things. And really, it's going to come down to the shooter. And the most important thing is just test out some and see which ones you like. For the longest time, people were kind of laughing at me because I was saying that my favorite bands were Gong Chi. Gong Chi White is a fantastic target shooting band. It's got a decent speed. But yeah, BSB is a really good band, dude. You're not buying a bad band. And I know there's a lot of people that start switching over to different bands and it kind of goes in trends and all that stuff. But really what it comes down to is, what do you shoot best with? How does it feel? You got to test them out. Now, I like Omega slings because the draw seems very, very similar to Gong Chi, but it's a little bit faster. So that's my deal. I mean, don't really worry about which band you try. If you buy 0.55 BSB and you like the draw and it feels good and you're getting decent speeds out of it and the draw is nice and light and you get more accurate with, that's the best band for you, dude. Do it. Why do you all look alike? Oh, there we go. That's a good question. Yeah, 100%, man. No joke. Hillbilly slings and wears, he says here. Listen to Mark. I have 30 different rolls of latex. I use 4 on the regular now. Have a look at this. Giant pile of latex. Latex up here. I got a drawer down there full of the stuff. There's a lot of it I don't shoot. There's a lot of it that I like that's good. But if I'm talking about the 3 bands that I shoot the most, or we'll say 4 bands, I shoot Omega Slings, Sniper Sling, Gong Chi, Stealth Whales Caddies. That's what I shoot. One of my favorite .45 bands is BSB. But that's pretty much it. I paid 12 pounds off of AliExpress for a roll of BSB white. Okay, the only thing I'm going to say to King is I don't buy anything from AliExpress anymore. I've been screwed too many times. I even got counterfeit GZK rolls off of AliExpress until GZK ended up opening up his own store, or he might have actually had one at the time and I didn't know. But watch out when you buy from them, because they were selling us and for Precise too. There were some scams going on, so be careful. What's the oldest slingshot that I got? Well, the one I've had the longest is this one here. This is the one that I've had the longest. This was my first flat band slingshot and the first one I've ever shot. I got this back in 2018. My very second one was was either my Hammer Pro from GZK, which is this guy here. This was my second slingshot. And my third one that I ever got, this way. The third one that I ever got was, my goodness, that's crazy. The third one that I ever got was a Scout LT, an orange poly one, which I don't seem to know where it's gone. Hey, good morning, Kevin. Hillbilly. All right, guys, since I got a bunch of you in the chat here that I didn't have earlier on, just to let you know, I'm raffling this guy off right now. This is my first ATO slingshot ever hand-carved made by me. Whoop, got a little ATO down at the bottom. It's made out of birch wood, really, really solid. Yeah, it's got some drawing cracks on this thing, but I've had this thing going for almost 3 years now. It's still in very good shape. And I'm going to be giving this away in the raffle with a roll of electric white, 0.5. And I'm going to throw in a couple of other things, like maybe some targets, some amber belt, and whatever. The buy-in is $10 USD. So if you're interested, let me know. I got 4 spots left, I believe. Yep. I got number 1, number 5, number 8, and number 12 that's left. Let me know if you're in. Putin, we have nukes. See you later, Putin. Brad, who timed you out, bro? Oh no, I think they were going after Putin, and somebody got hillbilly slings and wares. No, Rick, I'm sorry, bro. It was an accident, I swear. Natties are not my thing. I weird. No worries, Kevin. Really nice little Malabilly, that one. Oh no. Are we able to bring him back? I wonder what happens if I do this. Let's bring him back. Yeah, I know. Lone Wolf Caddy Plinker, I got Putin before you did, bro. I think it's our fault. We'll share that one. I tried to make him a moderator. See if we can bring him back. Moon strikes again. Wah, wah, wah. Sniper Sling or Southwood Caddy's ring. Oh man, here we go. Sniper Sling, Southwood Caddy's ring, Miller Steel. Got some stuff put together. Hit me up if you're still in. Sniper Sling at the King. Southwest Caddies just seem to be out of the lighter bands for some time. Yeah, I think everybody at this time of year is having a hard time getting latex. I think it's probably out of season, and they gotta get some farming done. I think that's the deal. What are you in for, bro? I hear I'm in, bro. I'm in, bub. What are you in for? I read somewhere that the Venator has an outlaw top. Yeah, have a look. See? I don't have an outlaw, but the Venator and outlaw are very, very similar, except for the outlaw's got the little bumps down on the bottom there. And the other difference is that the tips on the Venator, I think, are the largest that the Wasp has in the outlaw, or Wasp had in their lineup. Actually, the new Apex has something very similar. A frame trade ATO. Oh, cool. Yeah, the Outlaw's a cool frame. Actually, I don't have one of those yet. I gotta get one. I hope that Simon comes out with a pro version of that. He might even have one. Actually, I should probably check it out and see. Ooh. Yeah, so I'm thinking today, I gotta get out. I've got a couple of. I'm so far behind in videos, man, and finding time is tough. How does it look for sanding down to 90 millimeter? I think it could be done. Have a look. You could just shave off a couple of mils coming up this direction, leave your clips on at the same time, and do it on either side. So 2.5 mil on each side, and you got a 90. I think it's very doable. Just take your time on a nice fine belt sander or something. I think it's done. Yep, I think that could be done easily. What are you talking about spamming, man? No. You guys talk all you want. As long as you're not being annoying, like say my name, say my name, say my name. I don't give a shit what you say, dude. You guys talk amongst yourselves. Have a good time. Doesn't bother me at all. Yeah, I think it's very doable, man. Take a look. Just shave it down just like 2 mil on either side, 2.5 mil, something like that. It would probably take seconds to do too. Just draw a little line on either side or scrub a line and just give it a little zzz, 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 done. I'm grabbing 2 of those. One for me, one for a giveaway. Yeah, one of these will be going into a giveaway for members. I'm not sure which one I'm going to keep yet. I'm either leaning towards the green or the purple, but one of these is going to be going into a giveaway real soon for members, and the other one that's left over will be going to all subscribers. And I cannot wait. Cannot wait. Yes, sir. Say my name. Say my name. Sling Burger. There you go. Yep. Yeah, so it should be pretty interesting. Yeah, all 3 are a win-win, and I absolutely love that the Venator. I'm surprised that it's not a crazier like a more popular frame, considering the Outlaw is one of the top sellers, and that thing is made off the Outlaw, except for the tips are bigger, so you can put on a real chunky band set. I think it's a 25. No, it's more like a 23. It's a 23 millimeter fork tip. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm kind of torn between these two. I'm kind of torn. I don't have a purple one. I think it would be cool to have a frame like that. The green is pretty good. Hey, Brad, I'm actually working on my passport right now. I downloaded all the forms, I got all the information. I just got to find where my old passport is. So I need that one to get that done. I'll know more for sure, but it would depend on when September is, because I got my brother and my dad's birthdays in that month. Tree Fork, I've got you can join my channel if you want. Basically what I do you'll see some of these guys that have little targets or ATO signs by their names when they're posting. I don't know if you guys see it as well, but for me, I've got a few members that are in the chat at the moment, and there's like a small fee that they pay on a monthly basis, and I put up some content only for them from time to time. I do a shout out and I dedicate a bullseye to them in a video from time to time. I do some members only posts, so they get a little extra stuff on there and a shout out in one of my videos. And from time to time, I'll also be doing giveaways solely for members only. I think this is the second one now I'm going to be doing. Yep. Okay, that's pretty cool. I'm on it. I'll know for sure, Brad, when what exactly is going on and when I can get my vacation and all that stuff. So there's a lot of stuff I gotta figure out. But if I can get it all settled and done, I am freaking in, because you're not that far from me. And I think I'm gonna bring my son too if I can. Man, how cool would it be if I can get some wasp style flippers like this, but shaped like an ATO leaf? Man, that would be freaking badass. I wonder if I can figure that out somehow. You know, Kevin, it's kind of funny you said that. I use, I was saying for years that 90 millimeters is a 90 millimeters is the best frame width for me. But I think 88 might be the way to go for me. The difference is 90, I have, like, say my fingertip right here, we'll use one of these. Let's say my fork tip, when I'm aiming on something and I'm aiming at the pupil in my eye, I have to put it right on there, like in the middle of the pupil. With 88, I can go aim just slightly at the bottom, but then I could see the whole target. And I'm not quite sure which one I prefer. The 90, when I'm aiming, I'm hitting where I'm pointing at, but the 88 gives me a better sight picture. An 85, though, I have to aim below the target. So that I don't like. But the 88, man. Yeah, man, I don't know. I really don't know. I really don't know if I can get those kind of things done, you know, getting like the t-shirts and all that stuff. I don't know if I have a place where I can get them made fast enough or even cool enough to sell. But I think if I was going to do it, you know, those baseball style t-shirts, they kind of come to like here. I think I would definitely get a full black shirt with a dark red sleeve and an ATO logo on the front. I think that would look freaking badass. Yeah, you see, that's the thing. I did a video. I don't know why the learning curve took so long for me to figure that out about the fork widths, but it took me a while to figure that out. And all of a sudden, it kind of clicked in my head, like, wait a minute, what the hell? So then that's when I shot that video of me shooting the 100 millimeter fork width, 95, 90, 88, and 85. And I think I tried to shoot. I bought one of those what are they called? Yayen or something like that from a sniper sling. got the fork in, it would look beautiful, but I didn't realize that fork width really made that much of a difference before then. And I aimed, I shot, it ripped right over my fence and into the field. And I was like, whoa, what the hell happened there? And I ended up having to aim at the bottom of my catch box to hit the target in the middle. And I'm like, okay, yep, this is gone. And we got rid of it. Is that, I don't know. I don't know if there's an aluminum outlaw, but I need one. I need one. Yeah, if I order from Wasp, it's going to be expensive. Yeah. Do I do any slingshot hunting? Nah, dude. I know I've been talking about this so many times. I went out and got my hunting permits for a bow. Found out that it's illegal to hunt in Quebec where I live with a slingshot. Broke my heart. I was like, fuck, okay, what do I do? Started looking around to see if neighboring provinces had those things. If I go more east, it's like a 14-hour drive for me to get to the next province. If I go west, it's only around 40 minutes. So, okay, let's see what happens if I go west. Found out that it was good. So I figured out, okay, here's the plan. I'm going to take 40. I went out, I bought all my permits for Ontario, which cost me a fortune. Everything was going to go good. It is okay to hunt in Ontario with a slingshot. So I'm like, okay, I'm down. Found a piece of property that had roadside access on public land, that it was going to be legal. Got it all figured out. Went down there to shoot my first video, and somebody had bought the land and made it private and denied access to me. So then I was like, okay, I walked around knocking on people's doors, asking them if I could pass through their property so I can go hunt on the crown land on the backside. And one guy told me to fuck off. Another guy told me no, who was polite about it, but he said no. And the third guy that I was able to reach and have actually have parking on the ground wanted to charge me $500. So I got back in my car, drove home. I was very upset, and I still have all my stuff, and I'm just trying to figure out how I can get this done, how I can get it done, and be able to, to get it to work. But it's not working. So trying to get out and do some slingshot hunting becomes a pain in the ass, because I got to actually get my car now and drive to Ontario and go crazy north to find crown land that I can hunt on. And it's expensive, man. It's expensive, and it's a long trip just to film a couple of YouTube videos. So if I can figure it out, or I can get some pest control stuff done for people, then I'm in. But anyway, it's pain. Yes, sir. Al wrote down here, Omega has Wasp products, cheaper or free shipping on $35 or more. And the shipping is quite quick from Omega Slings. They do a great job over there concerning that. That's for sure. Ooh. Thank you very much, Hoggy. Just realized that Huggy sent me a picture here. The Outlaw also comes in aluminum. It's freaking badass. 60 pounds shipped. Not bad at all. And they got the poly one here. Or this is my Micarta one. G10. Oh, cool. Red, white, and blue on Wasp. Look at that. That's sweet looking. Actually, Wasp G10 frames look freaking amazing. Yep. Really nice. Illegal in Ohio. I have a letter getting published in Ohio Outdoor News trying to get attention on the topic and get the slingshot added to the list of allowable hunting equipment. Yes, sir, Dave. Way to go. We used to actually be allowed to do that here in Quebec. My local place used to sell slingshots with slingshot ammo and all that stuff. We had this place called CR Sports. It's pretty close to my house, and we'd go by there and rent boats and go fishing. They're like a hunting and fishing store, and they had a bunch of slingshot ammo for hunting, and they recently banned it. It's actually kind of funny because if you call up the Ministry of Natural Resources, they say that you can hunt with a bow, a firearm, or only a rifle, no handguns, or a bow, crossbow, rifle. That's pretty much it. But they don't say you can't. But the problem with that is when I called up the Ministry of Natural Resources, she says, no, you can only hunt with the items specified. So I get it. They ended up banning it because there was just too many kids going out smoking birds and shit everywhere and just shooting animals and leaving them wounded and whatnot. And I get it. But I mean, an ethical shot is an ethical shot regardless of wherever you're shooting or whatever you're shooting at. And it could be shooting with a rifle, it could be shooting with a bow, it could shooting with a slingshot. You could be throwing a stick at rabbits. It doesn't make a difference. If you don't know, if you can't make an ethical shot, you shouldn't be hunting, really. I traded a G10 Wasp with your countryman Port Boy. Oh, cool. Yeah, the Kevin, you're talking about those big red pouches similar to. Let's see if I have any around here. I might have gotten rid of them all. I've got these ones. Do I have any more? Oh, yeah, I do. I've got these pouches from Caddyshack. You know these guys? Are these the ones you're talking about? They are decent. I just find I have a couple of issues with them. They do help solve the band slap issue, but the band slap issue is that you're using too much band for too light of an ammo. And if you're adding on pouch to your ammo, for that, you're actually losing band speed because of this, when you could probably actually go up in weight. So if you're getting a lot of band slap from 9.5, you should probably be shooting 11 mil steel with that elastic. And if you're getting too much hand slap with 8 millimeter steel, you should be shooting 9.5 with that elastic. So yeah, this is actually solving your issue, but you're actually losing ammo speed from a heavier pouch instead of having a bigger ammo. If that makes any sense. Yeah, I don't like these ones, man. I stopped using those. I haven't tried any of Wayne's new pouches, but those old ones that he was selling, the really, really giant ones, they're a nope for me. They're big, they're thick, they're heavy, and you're actually killing band speed with them. If for example you want to shoot something with a higher speed, that'll make your pouch end lighter and increase your ammo speed, I would definitely drop down to a microfiber pouch in this kind of style. These microfiber guys, they're thinner. They're made out of something similar. They don't stretch that much, and they shoot great. What's the best place to buy pouches? Oh, man. That's a tough question. It depends on what you like to shoot. For those people who like shooting leather pouches, there's many options that are out there. I get mine from West Mitchell. The microfiber pouches, actually, I really like these ones from Omega Slings. They're quite nice. But I've also tried Celtic Caddy had a really, really nice one that was similar to this. Who else makes a good one? Jordan over at South Wales Caddies has them. They're very good. Very nice pouches. Nick Haggerty's got some good ones. There's lots of guys out there that are making decent pouches. You just have to find the size that you like. Has anyone tried Wasp Vegetan leather pouches? I'm thinking of it. I've never tried any of the pouches from Wasp. Most of the ones that I've received were these kind of guys. Where are they here? I know I got some somewhere. Yeah, these kind of guys. And I'm not really sure I like these ones. Although they're pretty decent. They don't stretch too much. They're not too bad, but they're a little bit on the thick side. I don't like a too thick pouch. When you start reaching around that 2 millimeter mark, it's a little bit too thick for me. But here's the thing: is don't go by what works for me with these pouches. I mean, I can lead you in a direction, but you need to find out what you like. Timber 26, I have some of his pouches lying around here too. I got to give them a try. I just find they're a little bit pointy around the end, and I'm not sure how that's going to affect my pouch when I try them on, but I got to get them. I got to give them a try. But these ones from these ones here from Wes, these kangaroo leather pouches, I absolutely love them. These are great. And I've got another one here too that I like quite a bit. What did I do with it? I got that one from Gasper. Some of my favorite pouches. I don't know where they are. Doesn't really matter anyway, but is it on this one? No, that's Pitlow Kitten pouch. Now, has anybody seen Gasper around in a while? He's been gone for a while. No, he's on Facebook, man. Al, he's on Facebook. You can check him out there. I don't know if he's currently making them or not, if he's still going strong on those things or not, but they're some of the best pouches I've ever tried. Timber 26 pouch. Got my personal best speeds for 9.5 and 11 mil steel. Very nice. Yeah, you'll find him in his name is Wes, so WES. You'll see him on Facebook. It's Facebook and Instagram. He pops in and out from time to time. You can check him out. Send him a message. See if he's down for selling them. I don't know if he's still going or not. But also Timber 26 has some good ones too, if you want to check him out. From what I hear, I have some of his pouches. I just haven't tried them yet. They feel like they're chrome tanned or something, though. They're a little bit more, I don't know how to say it, but they're firmer. They feel more stiff, I guess. I don't know. It's a different type of tan I think he uses. My phone just started blowing up here for a second. Let's see what's going on. All right. Nothing exciting. Good. Oh, he's not making pouches at the moment? Okay, good call. Thanks, Leon. He sold all his pouch dies. Oh, no. I like those Sniper Sling anti-slip microfiber pouches. Yeah, they've got these. He's got these new ones that have like these little fins in them. Look like shark fins. I actually like those pouches. They shoot quite nice. Anyway, guys, I think I'm going to wrap this one up. But just another quick shout out. If anybody These have a circle. Oh. If anybody's interested, the raffle's still going strong. I got 4 spots left on this guy. It's a $10 buy-in, and you'll be getting some elastic with it. This actually very roll, 0.5 Omega slings. And I'm going to throw in some targets and some amber belt. So if anybody's interested, let me know. You can let me know right now. I'll mark you in, and I'll put down my, I'll send in my my PayPal if you want to get in on this. And as soon as I reach the last one, we're gonna the last one. I'm gonna do the drawing on Facebook Live. So let's see here. Yeah, it's kind of crazy when I. All right, so if anybody's interested, let me know. I've got 4 spots left before we do the before I do the drawing. And here we go. Yeah, I've got number 1, number 5, number 8, and number 12 left. Let me know. All right, we're wrapping it up. You guys take care. Stay safe. Get out, practice. Be good to each other. I'll see you again soon. Love you guys. You're freaking awesome. Bye for now. Thanks for joining me, by the way. I'll see you again next week. Oh, with Jordan Smothers. He'll be coming live with me on Sunday next week. Take care. Bye-bye for now.